What do we do? What do I do?
What should we do?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
What should we do?
Crap. I don't know. I just said that.
I'm sorry. What should we do?
I don't know. No. You're freaking me out. No.
Please welcome back show Mark Ruffalo. How you been?
Great.
Now, last time you were here, you told some wonderful, mischievous stories about your treatment of your brother and sister.
Yeah.
Your sister was in a suitcase. You pushed your brother down the stairs or something like that?
She was in a dryer.
He was in a suitcase down the stairs.
Yeah, the Samsonite test.
Because you're the older brother?
I was the older one, yes.
Now, did they appreciate that you told those stories? What'd they say?
I called them to tell them that I had told the story and that I apologized to them on national television, and they said, "Oh, great, man! Now you're just cashing in on our torture."
Yeah. Those are great. Is there any? Give me one. Is there anything else you did as a kid that's evil like that?
Oh, there's so many things.
Yeah.
I put Ben Gay in my cousin Mike's underwear.
Yeah. Now, how does that? How old was he?
He was. I think we were peaking at around 11 at that
11.
time. Yeah.
And then when does it set in? As far as he puts on the underwear, and is it instantaneous?
I think if you don't
burn?
have any pubic hair, it actually takes longer. But no, it was like a slow creeping sort of thing. I mean, he was like he put on his underwear and then he just started like kind of like you know, and then he was kind of picking at it a little bit.
Okay, that's enough. We're done with that. Look at
and
this.
then he ran out.
Then he ran out.
Yeah. He's like, I hate you.
Yeah. On the cover of a magazine here. Look at this right here. Now, what are you doing? What is this move called right here?
I was I think I was playing the air guitar, like hitting a D chord, but then also like calling my dog at the same time.
And in the article, let's see, it says a lot of nice things. Yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see this. It says near his bicep, it says could be the best actor in Hollywood right now. That's high praise.
Pardon?
High praise.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's.
Now, did you say that to them?
Well,
is that a quote?
I have a great publicist.
Yeah. They blew up your quote.
Don't buy the hype.
Right.
You know.
Did you get in trouble? You got in trouble for two things in here, right?
Yeah.
One was you were criticizing actors as bad tippers or being cheap, or what was it?
Yeah.
Former bartender.
I worked in bars for a long time, most of my career, and and so I was very bitter about the bad tipping habits of young Hollywood, but I made a joke about one person in particular. And I was being kind of sarcastic when I told the reporter this. I said that David Arquette was a bad tipper, and they wrote it down. But I was kind of like, oh yeah, David Arquette, you know. But they kind of like that kind of humor doesn't play well in print.
Yeah, because it's funny when you say it out loud.
Yeah.
I was laughing hard.
Yeah, did you see that? It's never funny.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm really ashamed of it.
Yeah.
And I called him as soon as I read it. I got an advance copy.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen.
Did you know him at all?
I didn't really know him other than serving him many drinks. And so I was like, David, he's like, hey man, how's it going? I was like, oh no. You know, I have to apologize to you. I want to give you a heads up about this thing. And he's like, no, man, it's cool. Reporters are a-holes, you know. Yeah. And really, I mean, I'm the one who looks like the a-hole.
Yeah. And did you want to apologize again to him tonight?
Yes, David Arquette. You're awesome. You're really probably one of the nicest guys and didn't deserve that. And actually, I've gotten yelled at by a lot of waiters and bartenders saying that he is probably one of the best tippers.
There's nothing wrong with 8%.
Yes, and there's nothing.
Wait, a quote about your wife.
Oh, yeah.
I love it when she speaks. Now, she's from France, right?
Yeah,
she's a French actress.
She's French, yeah.
I love it when she speaks French. It's like I'm cheating on her.
Doghouse.
Is this when you're making love or just in general?
That's the immediate doghouse line.
What did she say?
She's like, I think that was nice, but I'm not sure about it.
Yeah.
Please don't ever say anything like that again.
Yeah. Does she speak in French often now or not?
Just to her dad, so it's not very attractive when she's talking.
Yeah. By the way, the movie's title is quite lengthy, isn't it?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yes. It's kind of long.
It's a long one.
What can we call it for short as we reference it?
I think after this weekend, there'll be Eternal grosses 70 million at box office.
What do we need to know about this film? Was it kind of interesting how they shot it, or what?
One of the ploys or techniques that the director used was to never call action. So you'd walk on set and you'd be picking your nose or doing something, and the camera was just rolling all the time, and so you never knew when it was on and when it was off.
Yeah.
And after a while, I think he was just trying to wear you down, so you just stopped performing altogether.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you seemed impatient in that scene that we saw.
Well, because he was yelling to me.
Yeah.
He's French, and I couldn't understand a word he was saying.
Yeah.
And he was yelling to me, although I do serve French fries and French toast in my house.
Yeah.
He was yelling at me, Penica, 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 Penica. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, Penica?
Yeah.
And he was saying panic, you know?
Okay.
And there was a lot of funny moments like that, you know?
That's good.
Boner was one. Boner.
What is that?
Like happier, bon air, you know? I think is what he was saying, you know?
Don't take that
And
wrong.
like
We love that. You're speaking their language. We're out of time. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind opens Friday. Great to see you again,
Thanks,
man.
yeah,
All
nice
right.
to meet you.